What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another day in Car Mechanic Simulator with me, the Virtual Mechanic, and today's project, the McLaren M8B Race car. This thing is insane. I absolutely love how this looks under here. And today we are going to 3-star performance parts the hell out of this engine. We're going to make it as fast as we can. We're going to restore it back to its original everything, factory color and everything like that. But the engine, we're going to put loads of performance parts in it. We're going to make them all 3-star, and we're going to make this as fast as we possibly can. It's going to look incredible. I'm looking forward to this one. Let's get it over to the car wash and get this beautiful thing cleaned up and ready to work on. Here we are then. Let's get her lovely and clean. Now, I believe this is a yellow underneath, not that you can see it. It is yellow. Oh, look at that. And it's got all the race car livery stickers on it. Nice. That's what we're going to put it back to. Let's get this interior done and let's get it onto the lift and get this engine ripped out. That was that one. We do have the oil pan in, so let's get this drained. Get as much of this as we can out. Nice. And then let's get that engine ripped out. Now, today's video is going to be a slightly different format, slightly different layout. So let's go and grab that crane. Well, I'll tell you about it. So we're going to just strip everything down before we repair anything back up or paint anything or anything like that. We're going to get the whole car stripped down to nothing, and then we're going to build it back up from there. So let's get on and let's get this going. Everything is stripped off of this lovely McLaren race car. Well, it's not so lovely at the moment. It's in a bit of a sorry state, feeling a bit sorry for itself. But it is almost ready to start going back together and start making itself look pretty. One last thing to do, we do have to get this engine stripped down, ready to put all the performance parts on it after we've upgraded them all to 3 stars. The engine is finally torn apart. That was the last thing to come apart on this car. Now it is almost ready to go back together. But first off, I need to make a trip to the junkyard because I only have 2,350 bits of scrap, and that is not going to be enough. So quick trip to the junkyard, get everything scrapped off, and I'll see you back here in a moment. Okay, I have done everything. Everything is upgraded to 3 stars. I now only have 850 something scrap left, which isn't the biggest amount. But let's get stuck in. Let's get everything back to normal, starting with this welder. 11,500. I was not prepared for that. It was a very expensive car, but I wasn't expecting that. But let's get all the body panels back on and over to the paint shop. Everything done, all painted, lovely new lick of paint on there. Still in the same original colours. The only thing I changed was the base colour. It is now black, so it shows black in the interior of the car, because this top level livery covers the rest of it in this lovely yellow, which I have colour matched as best I can to the parts. First off, let's have a quick look at the suspension together, yellow and black. Looking nice, very colour matched to the engine, but let's jump in and let's get it all back together and get this car finished. And here we are with the wheels and tyres. I have changed them to the Rim Retro 10Bs, both 19-inch front and back. At the rear, the width is a 305 with a profile of 35. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep us straight on the track. It's quite a wide boy, but we could have gone a bit wider with that. At the front, it is a 285 width with a 30 profile. Slightly smaller tyre on the front, but still looks really nice. Now, I went with the Rim Retro 10Bs because they have the black inserts, and I wanted to paint the outside bit white to give the effect of a white wall tyre without having a white wall tyre on there, because I want the slicks on it for the track. Just looks a bit like a white wall. It's not the best, you know, and it just is what it is. I wanted to go with the original, but I couldn't find one close enough. All the original showed was a black insert and a 4-spoke rim. I couldn't get hold of that, which is a shame, but let's crack on. Let's get this engine pit back together with all these 3-star performance parts. We have finished with this beautiful engine in the yellow and black, looking lovely. Let's get it back in this car and get this one finished off. I'm looking forward to seeing how fast this goes with its super engine with all the performance parts in there. Hopefully it'll be very quick, and look how good that looks in there. I think I've done quite well colour matching it to the body. You can just about see it up with the clamshell up. Little bits of it with the clamshell down, not as much, but it still looks insane. Let's get the gearbox in and all the fluids topped up, ready to go. Here we are then, all finished outside, looking incredible in the sunshine. This lovely yellow of this McLaren M8B race car. I love the details. I love how it's opened up at the back here, and you can see the suspension through it. I think everything about this. I love how the engine is colour matched. I know I did that, but it looks really good in there. I'm very happy. And the wheels with the fake white walls, I think they look insane. This car's just amazing. I really love it. You've also got the vents on the side there, opening up to the intercoolers at the back. They look sweet as. This car's just incredible. And these doors, they are amazing. Look at that. I wish my doors open like that. Let's get in and see what this one sounds like. Oh, it sounds amazing, like a proper race car should. Really love that. Let's get it on the dyno and see what kind of horsepower it's got. Here we go then, at 651 starting horsepower, and we have added 104%, 676 horsepower to it, bringing the total up to 1,326 horsepower. This thing is a machine. It is insane, but let's see how fast we can get it to go down the track. Here we are at the track. Let's go. This is my second attempt. The first attempt, I couldn't get it to stick anything. So I have my controller in and I'm really feathering it now. But look at it go. It's just flying. Absolutely insane. We're already up to 500 kilometers an hour. What will it get to by the end of the runway, which is coming up now? That is 575 kilometers an hour. That is insanely fast. That is a new #1 spot. There we have it. The McLaren M8B race car, the new #1 fastest car on this channel with 575 kilometers an hour top speed. That is insane. I love this car, regardless of the speed. I'm a little bit tempted to keep it, but probably not. We do have to sell it. We have finished it all. It is all at 100%. We did squeeze a load more horsepower out of that engine. Now let's see what we spent. 1.277.5 million. That's good money. Bearing in mind we spent 247,500 on the car. I've spent 113,000 on parts, leaving total spend at $360,500. But that does leave our profit at $917,086. That is absolutely incredible, and that total sale price does put that in the top spot there, knocking out the Supra. Let's sell that now up to 3 million, but let's have a look what we've got for the next video. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ford F100 pickup truck. This is the slammed model. I absolutely love this. I think it looks insane, and I'm hoping it's going to look as good as I want it to turn out. You will have to tune in next time to find out what we do with that one, though. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Remember to leave a like if you've enjoyed it, and even consider subscribing to stay up to date. But thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.